돌아오면서 공주님들 이렇게 공주님들 밥 드세요.
보시죠?
공주님들
네.
밥 드세요. 공주님들 밥 드세요.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the final episode on Happy. Like the Flash say, let's go again one last time. Let's close this chapter. I can't believe it's been 16 episodes. I know you're gonna receive this episode late, but I can't believe it's been 16 episodes. We did it, guys. So for this episode, I took a lot of notes. All of my commentary included in my notes. I don't want to talk too much because I have a lot to say. It will be me mostly reading. I really hope that I don't have to talk after this. Just reading the whole thing to the end because I really want to finish this in 1 hour and 30 minutes. Hopefully I can do that. Okay, let's go. Let's talk about Happy episode 16. It's the final episode. The panelists recap. Last episode, they talk about the favorite moment of the couple. They talk about Jimmy and Jaeyoung. Jaeyoung was softer to Jimmy. They talk about Woojae and Jiwon. They ask if this couple even fight. They say that they will fight, but still, when they fight, they will be like in a very low key and get along again. And they talk about Chaeyoung and Jae-eun. They look like a married couple. They also talk about the people who were not paired. They talk about Chanwon. He's so into Suha, but Suha made the decision that was best for her about like the marching to go to the house pairing, or is it like the sleepover? I don't know how to call that. The panelists guess that it will be at least 3 couples since the show is about marriage. Something about they will become the couple heading toward marriage. I'm like, I think the show is great. I don't want to add my comment. I just want to read everything I wrote because I hold my comment like I say. I think the show is great, but it needs some improvement. Add something. Would you be my boyfriend? Proposal would be too much. Adding game, fun moment at the house, show more fun moment at the house. There are too many days during this whole 16 episode. It was too much. Always some people are boring days, some people have good days, but there were way too many days, like date over date over date over date. I know there are different meaning. House day, couple date, and date in Italy, stuff like that. Chanwon decided to cook today for all of them. They are all in the kitchen. Chanwon said that this is like the last dance. Jaeyoung said she feels sad about that. Woojae is also cooking. The people who know how to cook herb. I'm talking about Chanwon, I'm talking about Woojae, and I'm talking about Sanju.
여기 보세요. 하나, 둘, 셋. 셋.
They're making a lot of food. It's like the last supper. Among the food that they make, we have kimchi fried rice, we have spaghetti, we have kimchi school. So people who know what they do, they're making the type of food that they like, that they are good at. Sanju checked with the main chef. The main chef is Chanwon. I love that all the guys are cooking today. Jimmy said that he's going to get the girl since the food is ready. Him and Woojae should say princesses. Conjuring, I think it's something like that. They went to Hanyu and Jaeyoung bedroom. Then they went to Jaeyoung and Jiwon bedroom. They say, princesses, please come eat. In Korea, we say Conjuring de pa to say yo. I'm learning Korean right now.
사연아 돌아오면서 공주님들 밥 드세요.
누구시죠?
공주님들 밥 드세요. 공주님들 밥 드세요.
They laugh at that. They're all enjoying the food. Woojae woke up early. They tease him that he was anticipated today. You know, today is the last day. Jaeyoung can even tell by the smell what kind of food it is when they were eating. She's a great cook. She recognizes her type of thing. The girl loved the food. Chanwon is trying to untangle a necklace. I think it's Jaeyoung necklace. It's already hard to do it. Took me like a whole time to do it because I work in the gem store. We also sell jewelry and we have sometimes to untangle necklace because some bad customer just mix their arm together and throw them, and we have to untangle that. For me, it's so hard for me. It take me my whole 8 hours to do it. I still can do it. They gather around him and then they leave one by one. Cheryl's the only one who stayed with her. Then after she got tired, she left. He was so focused. He was like a doctor, doctor. I don't know if it's like he's a general doctor. I don't know if he's operator also doctor. Can do something for a very long time. He was laser focused. I say laser, that's funny. He was laser focused and he was trying to like untangle the necklace. Then when he finished doing that, they put these 2 necklaces on his neck for him to show it to Cherry. She was so happy.
기대도 안 했어. 너무 좋아, 너무 좋아. 대박. 진짜. 고마워.
It's time for the one-on-one talk. This part is very long, just a small comment. This part is very long because we're going to see all the 10 contestants talking to each other or one person talking to more than one person. Okay, let's start the one-on-one conversation. We have Hanyu and Chanyo. They always have the nervous laugh at the beginning. Chanyo say we spent a lot of time together in Italy. Chanyo was so into her, but then Hanyu wasn't into him. Chanyo remember the cafe where they went in Italy when they can overlook the city. So they have beautiful moment in Italy. Cherry said that she did kind of avoid him because she didn't want to get on the way. She wanted to take the pressure off of him. It was Faye on his own, like her wanted to take the pressure off of it. So they will make choice at the end without any regret. Chanyeol say that depending of the choice that they make, he hope that she stay her feet. Cherin says same go to you. They shake hands and they say thank you. Now Hanyu. Did I say Cherin? I meant to say Hanyu. If I use Cherin, I meant to say Hanyu. Hanyu shake hands with him and they say thank you. Now it's time for Hanyu to talk to Jimmy. Hanyu said that thank you. She said that when I wanted to talk, I was really thankful that you reached out. She said that you told me how you really felt. She said you were not avoiding me. Jimmy said you're not the type to avoid. Hanyu said that you were transparent. Jimmy said that I have to be. Jimmy said that he felt so bad. Hanyu just looked at him with a caring and understanding smile. Jimmy asked, why do you feel bad? Hanyu said that she put pressure on him. Pressure without pressure. Jimmy said that don't say that. Jimmy said it wasn't pressure. I was thankful. Hanyu said that I know how you feel. A month isn't enough time to get to know one person. She said that I think maybe that's why you were the way you were. Jimmy said you seem at ease now. Hanyu said I am mostly grateful to you. It has been a while since I have feeling like this. Going with my life. She said that she haven't had those feelings for someone for a bit.
이런 감정을 오랜만에 느껴서 요즘에 뭐 사회생활하고 누구 좋아한다는 마음을 잘 많이 못 느꼈던 것 같은데.
Honey is just like me. Little side comment. I don't like somebody easily. And when I like somebody, it's not working for me. I get really hurt. That's why all this time I could see myself in Hanyu. Maybe that's why I was able to relate to her during this whole experiment. So she felt thankful for the first time in a while. Jimmy felt bad. Jimmy said that she went through a lot. Hanyu said she's grateful she met him. Jimmy said the same. Even the panelists acknowledged that Hanyu really liked Jimmy. The heart was one. Mamu in Gika. Now it's time for Cherin and Sanju to talk. Cherin asked Sanju, did you expect me to talk to you? Sanju said he was hoping to. Cherin told Sanju that she wanted to explain a bit what happened, her choice. She said that at first, honestly, you were the first person I met who is my age, who's same age as me. She thought He was so fun. She wanted to be his friend. Whenever she's heard talk in front of others, she thought they have similar taste of food. She felt comfortable and fun around him, like a friend. For some reason, she think about it a bit, but her feeling that were already burdened for someone else, even though she was like comfortable around Sandro and stuff like that. I'm glad she's honest with Sandro. Sandro say, after what happened, I could tell your mind was made up. Children still enjoy the last 2 days she spent. Still enjoy the last 2 days I spent with you. Sandro say he enjoyed those days too. Now, Children is talking to my guy, Chanyeol. Did you see Children smile when she looked at Chanyeol? For a moment, because of the editing, I thought she was looking at Sandro. Thank God it was Chanyeol. Sharon said that when they were in the house, he smiled so brightly. She said, when we were in the house, you smiled so brightly at me. She said that she loved that moment so much. It made her feel good. All the things she felt here, this was the biggest moment. Chanyeol said that he was so happy, so he couldn't even hide his emotion. We talk about that episode. He wasn't expecting her to stand there, so to choose him that day. Sharon said that she thought it was a obvious outcome, but when she saw his face, then she felt a little bit bad for even hesitate before she chose him. These two things hit her so much. She forgot about how cool she was, how everything was. So when she was waiting for him, she said, why did I do that? She felt a little bad. Why did I put him in a love triangle? That's what I assume.
살짝 그때 내가 왜 그랬지? 약간 이런 생각도 들었고 오빠는 좀 미안한 것도 있었고 그냥 그래 이게 맞아.
She just felt really good after she saw him. Chanyeol is relieved. Chanyeol said that we didn't get to completely confirm each other's feelings on our date and in our home date as well. They were talking, they were happy, they were smiling, but they didn't confirm their feeling. Sharon said, yes, actually, I wanted to talk about this a little bit that night, how she was feeling, how she didn't say it out loud. She didn't really let it show it, so Shani didn't know, They didn't know each other's feeling. They have good feeling for each other, but none of them say, I like you, I like you. She was thinking, and he was wondering. He was looking at the sign. He said, I was looking at the sign. I was very careful to ask you. I was very careful to ask you directly how you were feeling. They talk about the feeling that we share. She said, I was fully into it, but the other person had their feelings. So this is the way Chanyeol explained in general. Is it real or not? None of them were confident. That's why she really liked that day. And when they met up that day, she felt like they were both genuinely happy about it. Chanyeol said, listening to you, I kept getting more and more curious. He said that he doesn't think he said anything he didn't mean. The look he gave to Cheon at the end made me happy. She smiled back at him.
얘기하는 것들은 없는 것 같아.
그렇구나.
Even the panelists felt it. I feel it with these two people so much. They are my favorite couple, I'm not gonna lie. Now it's time for Chanyeol and Jiwon to talk. Jiwon said in Italy she spent a lot of time with him. It might have been because it was at the beginning, but just seeing Chanyeol make her happy. She said, I feel like I can lead on you. The little comment that you dropped made me feel comfortable. It was hurtful. She said, I feel a little bit guilty and disappointed that despite receiving so much help for you, I haven't really offered a listening ear. Reflecting back, I feel regretful and sorry about that. Chanyeol said, actually, being able to share such an exciting moment with someone in Florence, looking back, felt like a miracle. It was so special. It was incredible. I can't believe that happened. Thinking about it now, Jiwon say she almost cheered up when she looked at the picture that they took together in Florence. It was such a beautiful and lovely memory. He thought that it was such a beautiful moment, so they shared a beautiful moment in Florence together. We don't know each other's age and occupation. Chanwa said that those memories carry him blissfully into this moment.
기억으로 차고 기쁘게 여기까지 잘 그랬던 것 같아.
Jiwon said that we face each other human to human. I felt like you and I were similar. Since we were so similar, if you have any worry, if you need to talk, I hope you reach out to me. Chanwon said thank you. Now it's time to Jiwon to talk to her guy, Woojae. We know it's her guy. Hopefully it is at the end of this. Jiwon said that she moved all over bed last night. The best thing she did here was to hide his name. His name Woojae, you know, during the 3-day date. That's how the phase started. For the first love contract, the best thing she did here was to hide his name for the first love contract. That's the best thing she did while she was here. She cheered up a little bit. You were always there for me, so thank you for that. Woojae said, thinking back, the best thing he did here. He felt so nervous. He said, I'm so nervous to say this. I'm so nervous. Every day felt like a gift that keep giving. Every day felt like a gift that keep giving. He said, I feel more and more thankful and happy, all thanks to you. Jiwon smiled. Jiwon said, same. Now it's time for Jimmy and Sua to chat. Sua said that when it comes to you, I have a lot of regret. I wanted to get to know you more. I was drawn to you, so I thought I should be honest about that. But we haven't shared any memory in the brief time we had. I know she said we haven't shared any memory. I just wanted to add some side comment. Remember when they were on the car during the Christmas day, and they were kind of like a nice incident, and she had to put her hand outside, do like this. That's a good memory. But back to the show. She said we haven't shared any memory in the brief time we have. I should have just gone for what we eat, even if it felt random, but it didn't because I was scared. She said there was a moment when I realized that you were very transparent. You were a very transparent and honest person. She says that happened on the 3rd day. She said he was interacting with Jaeyoung on the table. So she saw him interacting with Jaeyoung on the table. So once said, knowing that decision he will made, she said, knowing what decision you will make, I'm just letting you know how I felt because I want to. You are the first person. This is what she tell Jimmy now. She said, knowing that what decision you will make, I know your feeling, I know you like that person, but knowing what decision you will make, I just wanted to be honest. I just wanted to tell you how I'm feeling. You are the first person I was curious about and I developed feeling for.
이 오빠가 어떤 결정을 할지는 난 알고도 내 마음을 말해주고 싶어서 하는 거야. 궁금하고 좋은 마음을 가졌던 사람이니까.
I said, oh my God, why? It's not why, it's oh my God, why? I said, my God, Chanwa, Oto care about my God, Chanwa. I guess if there were more time, this is my comment, she will continue to pursue Jimmy and see where it goes. This is why she continued to say, I know that I'm taking a huge risk saying this after just 2 days together. I want to get to know how you feel, and it felt hard to tell you, even if it's only now. I said, oh no. No wonder. I said, no wonder Jimmy have headache. That day after he spent time with Sora, and then he spent time with Honey. The day Honey was outside, I don't know if it's the same day that Sora was talking to Jimmy in the house, but his mind was he was going through a lot that day. I'm not trying to defend Jimmy, I'm just saying he was dealing with a lot that day. It wasn't just Honey. So I was there. also. And all the time I was shipping her with Chanwa. I thought something would come out of this connection. Jimmy said, to be honest with you, I already expressed my feeling for one person since I got to her parent. This is what Jimmy said. To be honest, I have already expressed my feeling to a single person. Even since I got to a parent house, that person was expressing my feeling in this past 2 days. So I said, really? Jimmy said yes, although who knows what she will decide tomorrow. This side comment make me laugh. We know Jaeyoung is doing Jaeyoung is funny. Wow, I didn't realize that Jimmy have 3 connections. And it wasn't the only competition. This is why I say here, Hanyu competition wasn't only Jaeyoung, but it was Sora. I love how much the 3 get along in the house so well. Hanyu get along with both of them. You know what I mean by that? I'm not trying to portray Hanyu as she's the main connection of Jimmy. I'm just saying that because I relate the most to Hanyu. I know Jaeyoung is the main connection. Try to understand what I mean by that. So I'm not talking about Hanyu like she's the main connection. I know Jaeyoung is the main connection. Jimmy said he felt so calm after spending time with that person. I'm like, just say, I'm used to Sora name. Just say her name. Just say Sora.
의 선택을 나는 했다고 생각하는데 그분도 그렇게 생각했다고 생각하겠지. 그분도 시간이 너무 부족하고
그냥 수아라고 해. 여기 있잖아.
I like that expression. Just say Jaeyoung. We know it's Jaeyoung, Lord. What are you trying to say? Jimmy said that he had feeling for that person, so I say that that's a relief. I'm like, she's so mature to take it so well. This is what I say. She said, I just wanted you to know. So in her confession said, regardless of the result, I wanted to share how I feel. I'm like, no, I don't like what this means. Is she not going to choose Chanwa? Or maybe I read too much into this. I think she was sorry out her feeling and relief about that statement. I don't know, guys. Jimmy said he just like that. This is why Jimmy say hi. Jimmy said he is just like that. When he is laser focused on something, he loses sight of his surrounding.
내가 좀 그래 뭔가 어디에 매몰되어 있으면 주변을 잘 못 봐.
Wow, you just explained everything. I think I understand Jimmy a little bit. Nah, he wasn't trying to hurt my girl Hanyu, but he did it anyway because he was so focused on Jaeyoung. Jimmy said, so in case that caused you any pain, I want to apologize. I'm like, Lord Jimmy, you should apologize. You should apologize to Hanyu. But I think he kind of did during the dinner that they have when they were talking. And maybe when they were talking again at home when they didn't choose her that next day. Now, because this is some information I have to double check. He told Sora right, that I want to apologize. If there's anything that I can do to make amount, I will do that. So I said, made amount for it just now. Sora is very mature, but this is me talking right now. Sora, she's very mature, but also she didn't experience what Hanyu did the past 3 weeks. I'm sure her feeling are not as deep as Hanyu's feeling, so it's more easy for her to move on compared to Hanyu. Jimmy is happy. He said he worked hard and offered her a handshake. So I said, my hands are sweating, and she tried to dry her hair, and then she shake Jimmy's hand, and they both start laughing. So I sound the conversation. I'm like, what's going on? Why do we have this conversation? They have one date, but let's talk about it. I guess Sandy, you are everywhere. What are you here? All they have was one day. Sandy said that we work hard, you and I both lamented how little time we have here. I'm like, Sanjo, you have more time. He said it was much harder for us. They showed them in the house talking multiple times how they didn't have enough time compared to other people. So I say, hearing what you say yesterday made me tear up. She said that she thought that she was the only one who felt that because she hasn't been there for a very long time. Sandra said that you got back late yesterday. It felt like I have someone in my corner supporting me. So I never say it, but I always been so grateful. I guess they bonded over the fact that they were the last people to get in the house. They can relate to each other's stories. So I say that she's the one who should be grateful. So she thinks she's ready to decide now.
나도 결정할 수 있을 것 같아. 이제 할 수 있을 것 같아.
I'm like, what does this mean? Why is she ready to decide now? What does she have to say that to Sanju? What does Sanju have anything to do with her love story? All I've been saying is Jimmy and Chanwon, what are you guys trying to tell me here? Sanju said that he's glad. I'm like, you're glad about what? I was questioning everything here. She said that she can decide now. She said the second time, I said, deciding what? Deciding what? So in her confession said it's like we bonded to camaraderie. I am relieved. I'm like, oh, I'm relieved. It's only friendship. Hi. I'm like, it's only friendship. When my eyes wavered, I would look at him and see his eyes was wavering too. They go close to each other. I'm glad that we don't have to feel uncomfortable now. It's really important to feel comfortable. She was talking a lot about this stuff. But finally, it's time for Sora and my God Chanwa chat. I'll be waiting for this. Chanwa again. Be the gentleman like he always been. He said, I came here with a gift. I picked something on my way here. I found something on the ground. You know, it's just a joking way of saying. He always took care of her at home. They show how Chanwon was taking care of Sua so many times at home. She was looking at him, cheering up a little bit. I said, what does this mean?
소슈.
왜 우세요? 별거 아닌 건데. 그래서
It's not like, oh, I can't believe he did that for me. I'm so relieved. It's not like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm about to break your heart. I don't know. Why are you crying? This is nothing. So Chanwa gave her a present. He said, this is what pilot use and something. I thought maybe it was a cream or something like that. He said, what are you cheering or why are you crying? This is nothing. I thought of you, so I bought it. So I asked how he's doing. He said he's been down the past few days. Chanwa said that he hasn't been cheerful. He said that respectfully he understands she needed time. So he understands that she needed time. He thought that it was natural for her to spend that time, you know. This one made me sad. This is what Chanwa said, well, it might be the case that he doesn't have the charm that she's looking for.
소아가 생각하는 어떤 매력은 혹시 내가 없을 수 있다고도 생각을 해.
I'm like, don't say that. Why are you saying that? Chanwa said that he was hoping that he can appeal to her with the charm that he has. I was hoping I can appeal to you with the charm that I have. He doesn't know how kind and how sweet he was able to be, but he hoped that she felt that even for a moment, like she saw the way he was. He's hoping that she's someone who will love that. He hoped that she felt that even for a little moment. They show someone talking to Hani. Hani, my girl, she's always giving great advice. This is what Hani tell Sora. She said, men like this at heart. She was telling Sora, you gotta grab this person. They don't come like that in this life.
이런 남자 없잖아.
없긴 없긴 하잖아 솔직히.
진짜 아 근데 이건 밖에 나가서 진짜 없어. 오빠 같은 사람.
Hani said that there's no one like him out of this world. So I say there were moments that she grew comfortable without even noticing. But I'm like, son, what are you saying? I'm like, oh no. She take too long to continue her sentence. I'm like, is she saying no? She says she thinks that she needs someone who make her feel more than just comfortable. She wants the spark. She's looking for that spark.
나는 나를 편안하게만 해주는 사람 그 이상의 뭔가 좀 필요한 것 같아.
I guess she doesn't have the spark with Chanwa. And I saw they did. She doesn't feel the spark, but when I see them together, I see the spark. I don't know. Someone might still choosing Jimmy at the end. She said that it could be that we haven't have enough time together, or it could be that the situation that we are in. She said, I need to be connected beyond that, beyond just be comfortable. She's looking for something that more than comfortable. She wants the spark, you know. So I said in her confession, Chanwa presence in some make her feel comfortable. To know that someone is willing to express so much. She thought that he was sincere. She felt the weight of his feeling. She's on the edge of understanding her own feeling, and it's near. So she haven't be able to answer easily. So she's still trying to figure out her feeling, because remember, she only have 1 week. It's fast for her. Chanwa say he can tell. Now we have Jaeyoung and Sanju chat. Jaeyoung asks, how long has it been since you have, how many days?
들어온 지가 얼마나 됐지? 며칠 됐지?
오늘 이 12일?
The way she was talking, yeah, hey, Jaeyoung was talking like an older sister to a younger brother. I'm like, this doesn't give like, oh, I like you so much, I'm gonna choose it. Sanju said 12 days. Jaeyoung said, oh, this was a breath time. And Mon was brave enough. 12 days, that's so short. Like, she was talking like an older sister, yeah. Sanju said that that's all they talk about. It was short. So they talk about the time, right? And Sanju said yes, it was short, 12 days. Like they complaining about the time. I understand. The thing is that they live together. They go on date almost every day. I'm like, Single fan, the whole season is filmed in 12 days. It's actually 10 days, so 12 days is not a short amount of time. The first season of Single fan, I think it was only a week. It's the last season that was like 10 or 12 days. So Sanju, stop complaining. They even found good connection back then. Jaeyoung said that it's a pity it was brief. She's like, oh, it's so sad your time was brief. She was talking like your older sister, yeah. Sanju asked Jaeyoung, did you make your final decision? Jaeyoung said yes, she did make her final decision. Jaeyoung returned the question, what about you? Sanju is thinking. Yesterday they showed Sanju and Jaeyoung talking. Jaeyoung talked about the fact that she hasn't been able to make his wish come true. Remember during the date, during the contract date, she lost the challenge that they were doing, and he decided, oh, you have to cook me a meal. Ever since that day, the story kind of changed, and she apologized because she wasn't able to make him food. Sanju in his confession said that he was so ashamed to face her. He was ashamed, and he was grateful that she reached out to him, knowing that he didn't choose her, you know, during the home date. Sanju just distanced herself from Jaeyoung. I don't know what happened. When Jaeyoung and Jimmy connection started to go, Sanju kind of distanced herself from her. Sanju, she didn't choose you either during the home date, but I'm not gonna lie, she also saw you talking to Chase. And she was like, I thought you were my second connection. What are you doing talking to a new girl? So that moment also didn't help your situation. This is what Sanju said. This is exactly what I was thinking. Sanju, are you reading my mind? You say it might has been because he let go or because she made up her mind.
제가 내려놔서 그런 건지 아니면 그쪽이 정해서 그런 건지.
This is what I have been talking about. He let go of his connection with Jaeyoung, or she made up her mind. I'm like, it's because of both. Sanju gave up after seeing how Jaeyoung was acting. So after the date, even during the love contract date, he saw the way Jaeyoung was acting around Jimmy, and Jaeyoung gave up after seeing Jimmy coming and leaving during the Christmas date, when she was like, it's like you are anticipating to see somebody. Maybe she wanted Jimmy to come during the Christmas Eve date, but Sanju came. But the fact that she wanted somebody to come and that person came and left, that it just stayed, that memory stayed on her mind. It changed everything. Because it's on that day that Jaeyoung made her decision. I think Sanju still have a chance back then. And one mistake changed the whole fate. One mistake changed everything. They really did that. I'm not saying that Jaeyoung was not still gonna consider Jimmy as her first choice, or I don't know, second choice, or I'm not saying that Jimmy didn't have a higher possibility or something like that. But I'm just saying that she was still considered Sandra at that time, and the fact that Jimmy came and accidentally left, it felt like a K-drama. She said, "Oh, that's the one I was in love the most. He just came and he left." Mademoiselle, attendez, vous apportez mon cœur dans votre sac à main. The French music. So she saw Jimmy coming and leaving, and that changed everything. So that moment changed everything. Sandra said when they were in the house, when she was passing by, she would talk to him casually. He saw her be more relaxed. He wanted to see her more relaxed. It's like, yeah, pour ça. I finally see her change. Sandra told Dale, when we were together yesterday, I wondered if I will ever experience what we share on that ice skating rain again. I love everything there, those three, the date that they have. Jayon said that there's so much that she's grateful to him for. She was so touched when he made her breakfast. Sandra said that he wanted to make it for her. Jayon said that the more she talked to him, the more she realized that she has so much to learn from him. She kept thinking how cool he is. Sandra is glad. It was kind of like is it a closure conversation? Is there still a possibility? We found out at the end. Now Jayon and Jimmy chat. Jimmy compliment her necklace he got for Jayon. I'm like, Jayon is wearing Jimmy necklace? This confirm everything.
아 목걸이 있구나 내가 준 거. 잘 어울리네.
너무 예뻐.
잘 어울린다.
잘 어울려?
She wouldn't wear his necklace and not choosing at the end because like, is that the day that they're choosing? Is that day? Is that morning when they're having all those conversations? Then they will have dinner and the choice will be at the end. She's wearing his necklace. Why you make it so obvious? She's wearing his necklace. Guy, I got my answer. This is over. She's definitely gonna choose him. I think this is the final outfit. Jimmy smiled at her. She smiled back at her. Jimmy said that you might feel the same, but it doesn't feel like it's the end, doesn't it? Jimmy said that it doesn't for him. He feel like they will keep going. I'm like, is it soft launch in the future relationship? What's happening here? Rather than saying goodbye, he thought it would be better to express his gratitude. Jimmy said that if he could, he would love to continue spending time with her. He said thanks to her, he had a month of bliss. He said, I wanted to thank you for that. Jayon said that me too, it was always so fun and comfortable with you. She said that you always understood how I felt and what I was thinking. They showed a part of the conversation when they have during Christmas Day. Jayon said it wasn't easy for her either. Jimmy said he knows. Jayon said that when he had a hard time, she was grateful because she could feel it. It must have been tough for him with her pace.
오빠가 힘든 시간이 많았을 텐데 기다려줘서 고맙고 그랬어.
I spent my whole time complaining the whole season for episode 9 to episode 16 about Jayon. She couldn't make up her mind. It was hard for me, I swear. It wasn't just hard for Jimmy, it was hard for me. She said it must have been tough with her pace. I'm like, finally she recognized that. Thank you for being patient. Jayon should thank me also for being patient, continue with the show when I was about to give up. I'm like, patience is a very good fruit of the spirit in the Bible. It's a very virtuous thing to have patience. Like Jimmy has that, it's a good thing. Not everybody have that. Jayon said that this is how she feel. Was smiling at Jimmy. She said, thank you. Jimmy said, let's get along well for the time to come. Jayon said, yes. She said, correct. She smiled. Finally, the conversations are done.
수고했다.
수고했다.
Oh my God. Okay, we are done with the conversation. They're all heading out. Maybe to dinner. Jay was getting in the car and then her shoes dropped. Sandra said, are you throwing your shoes at me? Are you Cinderella? Jayon said, oh, I'm throwing my shoes toward you. I'm like, girl, you throw your shoes toward him, but you're not going to choose him. Let's be honest.
잠깐만.
신발 신데렐라야? 신발
상윤이 쪽으로 던져버렸어.
It was interesting to see how the people are in the car. They are triggered, they are heading somewhere. But the way they put the people together, it doesn't feel like those are the connection, you know. So let's talk about the first car. The first car we have Woojae and Jaeyoung. They are in the back. I'm like, Woojae and Jaeyoung. I forgot that they have a connection. They are like strangers now, or they are so comfortable around each other. They are so different. And I can't believe I shipped them together for at least 8 episodes. I'm like, now I look at them, I'm like, there's no way these people was even considered me together. They are so different. So Woojae and Jae are sitting in the back. We have Hanyu and Sanju are in the front. Hanyu and Sanju sitting in front, Woojae and Jae are in the back. And in the second car, we have Jimmy. Jimmy is driving, Jimmy and Cheryl in the front, and we have Soha sitting in the back. But Soha kind of have a connection with Jimmy, or she have feeling for Jimmy. In the third car now we have Chanwa. Chanwa is driving, Jiwon and Chanwa sitting in the front. Jiwon is sitting next to Chanwa. That was also a previous connection. How funny is that? Previous connection kind of sit side by side. Now they're like mostly friends, or they act like stranger. One new connection are not near each other. And the person sitting in the back is Chanwa. I'm like, why did you separate Chanwa with you? They should be in the car together. Jiwon told Chaeyoung, she told both of the guys, I could tell that both of you struggle physically. Chanwa said that he was emotionally exhausted. He had a hard time to fall asleep. Have hard time falling asleep. He was thinking so much. They only have 1 hour sleep. Like the night before, he was thinking so much. He ended up having only 1 hour sleep. I can completely relate to Chanwa.
그거 말 정리한다고 1시간 잔 거야.
아, 1시간 잤어?
나 지금 그래서 일주일 동안에 6시간 잤어.
If I'm stressed, if I'm thinking about something so much, I end up not sleepy at all. It's even worse. I don't. Maybe this is TMI. When I'm in my period, I can fall asleep. I can end up being so tired because the pain also make me be able to fall asleep. I will stay up all night the whole time and fall asleep at 6 a.m. and wake up at 7 or 8. Or 5 a.m. wake up at 7 or 8. Like 2 hours sleep, that's it. When you're stressed and when something's going on, you don't fall asleep because your body is not relaxed, you know. And he said that for the 2 days, Chanwa said that he only slept 6 hours for the past 2 days. That's not good. 6 hours should be the least for 1 day. At least 6 hours by day, not 6 hours for 2 days. I feel bad for Chanwa. Jiwon understands Soa's situation, so they showed Jiwon in the house. She said something about if I only have a week, I will also have a hard time choosing. A week is not enough to make a decision. Jiwon said someone couldn't sleep last night either. So someone was sitting in the bathroom. So Jiwon noticed her just sitting and thinking the whole time. She was not able to fall asleep either. Chanwa said that he doesn't want to force it, but he doesn't want to give up easily. If they can continue talking after the show ends, he want to see that through. They went to a rooftop. Jiwon and Woojae. Jiwon hunt toward Woojae to take picture. Jaeyoung did the same to take picture with Jimin. So people who have connection want toward each other to take picture.
찍을까 우리? 둘이 찍어줄까? 하나 둘 셋. 하나 둘 셋.
The girl took picture together. The guys are taking multiple pictures of the girl, and it go the same for the guys. The girl are taking multiple pictures of the guys, and then Hanyu said those are the F5. All of the guys have the same height. I didn't realize how tall they are. I thought Jimmy was not as tall as the other guy, but they all have the same height. Jimmy noticed that Jiwon was pointing the camera toward Woojae. She said, "Oh, you were just taking his picture." Jiwon was like, "Yeah, I was taking a picture. Why can't I take the picture of my man?" She didn't say that, but she was probably thinking that. They all took a selfie, multiple selfie together. I like the picture that they took together. This seems like the end of December. Hanyu said that they're practically family. They have all picture of their time together. They did it just like in Sing and Fan, or they picture all they have together. It's not just like the picture for that camera, you know, the printable camera. It's not just that type of picture. It's like because they filmed the show, they could screenshot some of the picture. So there are so many beautiful pictures, and every picture bring back a memory. And I love the way they edited the show. Every time they show a picture, they show the memory related to that picture. That was whoever edited the show, you did. Whoever edited the show, you deserve a raise. I just wanted to say that. I know I complain a lot about the Jay and Jimmy all the time, every episode, but when it comes to the final episode, whoever edited the show deserves a raise. Thank you for not giving me Jay and Jimmy for 1 hour and the rest of that. It was like a good way they edited the whole show. And I just want to recognize that they have all the picture of the time together. They are so happy. Look at the picture. They were happy and remember the moment that they have together. There's like a moment when Cherry entered when she was like a bombshell. She doesn't a bombshell. How do we call them in this show? In Love Island we say the new bombshell. In this show we call them the game changer. So when Cherry, the game changer, enter in Italy, and also they show it when Sanju, the game changer, I have in Korea, I think so, yeah. Jaeyoung and Woojae sitting for the caricature. What a beautiful picture as well. Woojae and Jiwa at the flower arrangement shop. Those are just the pictures that I remember that they show. The picture of Sungwa and Chanwa on the date was so beautiful. The picture of Sungwa and Chanwa, yeah, they look like movie star. It looked like it was a drama, and you see the main couple just walking down the street or going to the market together. The moment together was so beautiful. Seriously. Cherin and Chanyeol pairing date, also doing the Lego thing, pick the memory together. Jaeyoung and Sanju talking. So we also have Jaeyoung and Sanju talking. So the selfie in the bed that Jimmy have with Jaeyoung, Hanyu and Chanwon, that selfie is included. The moment in the kitchen together, multiple picture. Jaeyoung and Woojae when she was holding the umbrella, the moment in Italy during the date, you remember when she sang on the postcard. Wow, this is my favorite picture. I'm on the picture that they show. They show the picture of Jiwa looking at Chanwa. Remember when there was still a connection? Oh, this police car. Remember when Jiwa still have a connection with Chanwa and she was looking at him? That picture is gorgeous. Jinwa looks so beautiful in that picture. They showed Jimmy and Jaeyoung Christmas picture. They were looking at. They showed the picture, them looking at the picture. It was also a beautiful moment. Woojae and Jaeyoung picture on the date. We have Jaeyoung and Sanju picture on the date. Then they have the question of how will they remember the time together. My actress said that them looking back at the picture, it will be like how they felt at that moment and how they feeling now at this moment. For some people it will be like, oh, I can't believe we have this great moment, or like other people will be like, oh, I can't believe I was feeling like that. Isn't that the same thing when they did when they received the postcard from Italy? I'm like, oh, especially Jaeyoung and Woojae, I'm like, I can't believe we were like this. I'm like, now we are a freaking stranger.